Welcome back to another edition of Faces in the Corsair Crowd. Today I'm joined by Jake Castro of the men's soccer team. Jake, why don't you introduce yourself?
My name's Jake Castro. I'm the goalkeeper on the men's soccer team. I'm currently a junior studying business at the Charlton College of Business here at UMass.
Awesome. When did you first start playing soccer?
So I started playing soccer, and I mean, as long as I can remember, when I was a little kid, it actually started with like a Lego set. It came with a little soccer ball, so the Lego set kind of started it all. So I would kick it around the yard.
Were there other sports you played growing up, or was soccer your main focus?
So I grew up playing a bit of baseball, basketball, soccer, but in the end, I kind of grew bored of baseball, a bit too slow for me. Basketball was all right, but I just really love soccer. It's kind of the world's game, so
Mhm.
kind of got drawn to that
Great.
aspect of it.
What brought you to UMass Dartmouth?
So I checked out a lot of schools all over the country when we traveled to different places with my team. And after coming to UMass, it's kind of like they offered everything that everybody else could ever offer at a much better price, better package, in my opinion. So that's kind of what brought me to UMass.
Great. What do you enjoy most about the campus at UMass?
Love the concrete. Concrete's just killer. No other campus has anything like ours. It's just amazing.
What about the people and the friends you've made in your time?
It's great. I love the variety of people. You get to meet a lot of different people from a lot of different places. I think that's a great thing about just this area in general. So that's one of the best things about the people you meet around here. Good people.
Awesome. What have you missed most about being with your teammates?
Just day in, day out, getting to play. It's kind of tough. Like personally, I've been coaching a lot, but it's not the same as being out in the field with your teammates at that competitive collegiate level. So
What is your biggest takeaway from your time at UMass?
biggest takeaway. Hmm. Kind of, I'd say it's more about the relationships you build at the school, anything you do, rather than the work you do in the classroom or on the field. It's really about like who you meet, getting to know them a bit as people, and then kind of building from there. Because in the end, we're not going to be in college for the rest of our lives. It's kind of grows off of that. So I'd say it's the relationships you build with people.
And would you say those relationships and those experiences as an athlete have like shaped you off the field?
Absolutely. So even as like we've been doing this, lots of us players have been doing this since we were kids, and I think that whole process through from childhood through college, it's not necessarily about what you put out on the field, but you're being built up as a person as well. It's not just about the sport itself, but everything surrounded around the sport and yourself and the people around the sport.
Great. Do you have a favorite off the field memory from your time as a Corsair?
Had plenty of great memories off the field. I think one of them was when our teammate, he decided to put a pillow on his head and walk around campus. I don't know what went through his mind, but it was probably one of the funniest things I've seen on campus.
That's you never know what you're gonna get in a
You never know.
team atmosphere like that. What is your favorite athletic achievement of your career, either personally or as a team?
I think my favorite was being able to make the playoffs. I think it was the first time in about 6 years we were able to make the playoffs. So I think that was a step in the right direction for the program, as well as myself as a player.
Awesome. Um, what are you looking? Or sorry about that. What do you think will stick with you your time as a Corsair?
Throughout life,
Yeah,
again, I think it just goes back to the relationships and the things you learn through other people. I mean, in the end, I'm not going to remember half the things that I learned in the classrooms. It's going to be about kind of what you learn from other people and those relationships you build off of those people.
great. Well, thank you for joining me. I appreciate getting to know another face in the Corsair crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thanks. And we'll see you all next time on our next edition of Faces in the Corsair crowd.